Today I'm going to share a story, a true love story. So let's start. Love when we have loved. Bob is very happy today as after 12 years he is going to meet with Maggie, his best friend. Not only that, and his heart fiancé. 12 years ago, they both made a commitment that after 12 years they would meet with together at the same place beside this river and under this tree. It was truly romantic, right? In their childhood, they used to grow up together as they were neighbors. But when Bob was 12 years old, his father got transferred out. They went far from the city, but Bob and Maggie promised to each other that after 12 years they will meet again because they already fell in love with each other. But unfortunately, within 12 years, lots of incidents happened. And I'm talking about that time when the smartphones, telephone, these kinds of things were not available. People used to talk with each other, used to communicate with each other only through the letter and telegraph. This way, Maggie grew up, but she never forgot Bob, as well as Bob also never forgot their promise and commitment. And the smiling face of Maggie. He always used to remember her. He even kept a picture of Maggie in his purse. The days was nice, it was going. Bob used to give the letter. In return, Maggie used to give the reply. Everything was nice. It was going on very nice. Still, Bob can remember the day when they separated from each other. When Bob sits alone after finishing all works, he starts to cry. Same way, Maggie also. All day, all night, she used to think about Bob and Bob and Bob. And the last day, when they bid each other and committed, they will meet very soon after 12 years in the same place. Actually, it was the most emotional moments of their life, really, most emotional moments of their life. 12 years they have been waiting for that day when they will meet with each other. 12 years they have been waiting for that day when they will meet with each other. Fortunately, during this time, within 12 years, Bob established himself as a business person and successful business person. But within everything, he did not forget Maggie for a single moment. And he knows that Maggie also has been waiting for her love. But when time almost comes to make them together, it was 11 years, 6 months, Maggie becomes suddenly ill. Treatment started. It was going on as she got fever first time. So her parents thought it's a normal fever. Doctors also thought it's a normal. So they started to give the normal medicines of the fever. But after 1 month, she was not being able to cure. Then the parents became very worried and they decided to take her to the city hospital. After lots of examination in October month, all they came to know that she got blood cancer. And it was the final stage. Maggie Poor Maggie. Still, she has kept hope that till December 25th, Bob would come and she will meet him at least for one moment. And that's all for her. It was her last wish to meet Bob, as she loved Bob too much, more than herself. Doctor gave her time only 45 to 60 days, and they told she may survive maximum 60 days, not more than that. Maggie came to know everything. She started to count the time and date daily. Time was not passing, but the death is coming, and she used to remain callous and upset. Perhaps their last meeting would not be possible. She would not be able to meet Bob. 12 years she has been waited. 12 years Bob has been waiting for her. 12 years Maggie has been waiting for Bob. But now, at the last moment, the destiny laughed at them, their love. Day by day, she becomes more sick and sick, but she never left to count the days and dates and time, because she knew the time, day, and dates to meet Bob and the place. She remembered 25th December at 6:30 p.m. evening. They promised to meet with each other. Bob left her letter to their home, I mean Maggie's home address, in September. But on that time, she was in city hospital. She was fighting with the death. Nobody was there, so nobody responded the letter. Maggie, poor Maggie, left the world in December 25th at 4 p.m. But she told everything to her foster mother. She got too much pain, but she was waiting for Bob. Only 2 hours 30 minutes, but she did not get. She left the world. She was buried. In between, Bob had been waiting beside the red river and under the tree where they promised to meet with each other. Now the time has come. 12 years they have been waiting to meet with each other. In this village, Bob observed nothing has changed, but only one restaurant has newly opened, and there are lots of people. They are gathering, they are making fun, and it is 25th December. It's a festival time. Bob was so happy that he is going to meet with Maggie, and they will spend a wonderful time with each other. And Bob was ready to make the engagement. He bought the engagement ring also. But he became patienceless as the time has not come. 6:30. He was very excited. They both were so confident about their love, Bob and Maggie. But Bob did not know which was waiting for him, waiting for the true love. At 6:30 p.m., no one came. It started raining. Bob became excited, but he was also tensed about Maggie. He was confused. Even he was thinking to go to the Maggie's house directly. Bob was unconscious. He was thinking a lot, a lot. Suddenly, he heard a voice, lady voice. Bob? Bob. Bob was surprised and looked back. And looked back. There was standing an old lady. She was surprised. It was she, Maggie's favorite foster mother, that she came and gave a letter to him and requested to read it. But Bob was so excited and eager to know about Maggie that he at first did not want to read the letter. He wanted to know about Maggie. How is she? How does she look like? And why she has not come here? Lots of questions Bob made. But the mother, she did not answer a single question's answer. What she could have said, she remained silent. She only requested to read the letter, and it is from Maggie. The letter from Maggie. Dear Bob, till my last day, I had been waiting for you, darling, but might be our destiny was fixed. I have blood cancer. Today I feel more sick. If I die before the time we promised to meet, please pardon. I will wait for you for the next part. Goodbye, Bob. And she also written, my soul will be with you forever. And if I die, please come once to my body and sit for a moment. I will be happy. Yours, Maggie. I will love you forever. Forever. It was the last letter from Maggie to Bob. Bob was not being able to understand what he should do on the time. 12 years. 12 years he spent in the memory of Maggie. And right now, this letter, Maggie is not in the world. Bob's face became pale. He could not talk. Even he could not ask that Maggie was there in the world or not. But he could understand Maggie left the world. There is no word to give the consolations from the lady because she was also broken down. Since the childhood, she used to take care of Maggie. Maggie was the best friend of her. She can understand and feel Bob's feeling. But still she requested Bob, my dear son, Bob, my darling daughter, your darling friend left us today. Please come with me to give flowers and light and a candle for her. Please be strong. Maggie's soul is waiting for us. She even started to cry and told a lot about Maggie and her dreams for Bob. Bob became silent and started to walk behind the lady. It was winter time, foggy weather, and it was raining also. It was absolutely silent, silent, and silent. Deepest darkness, only one candle. The lady is going on, and behind this, Bob is falling in the darkness, but following that lady because he knows he needs to reach to the destination where Maggie is right now. Maggie's soul is waiting for him. Slowly, gradually, they reached at the cemetery where Maggie was buried. Bob knelt down and cried at the first time. The mother tried to console him, but he burst out. He could not accept Maggie's death. It's not possible, it cannot be happened. The destiny cannot make joke in this way with them. Because to get each other they had been waiting for 12 years. And right now, what is this? What the destiny is doing with them? Bob puzzled. He could not accept it. Their love was so deep, nobody could understand. Suddenly, one gun sound broke the silence of the cemetery. Oh my God! Bob fell down on Maggie's body. Then again silence. One watchman ran towards this. Blood! Blood! Oh God! Oh my God! The mother cried. The watchman rushed to the place. Bob was taking breath till. He requested the mother to bury him beside Maggie because he wants to live with Maggie forever. Destiny cannot be separated. Destiny cannot separate them. Probably that's called the divine love. Love when we have loved. It's called the true love. Thank you to listen. If you like it, please subscribe the channel. We loved it. The stories, original stories, and we'll be very thankful to you if you listen to us. Thank you.